I've had this conversation before with you guys. So if you're new to my channel, you know, you're gonna hear me say some things that you may agree with, may not agree with. If you've been on my channel, you already know where I'm going with this, and I say teach his own. First of all, I don't speak in absolutes. I'm not bashing anybody. I'm not anti anybody. I'm just stating how I feel. Look, the last decade or so, there's been this push for black people, straight black people, to force us to accept something that we don't find the norm. Now, in our community, have we been critical of homosexuality? Yes, but not like other communities have. A lot of us say live and let live as long as you don't cross a particular line. But in the gay community, we want to rebrand themselves all these different names and branches or whatever. But when it ultimately comes down to it, you're still gay. And some gay people want to go further than others. They have what they call sex changes, but you really don't have a sex change. You alter your physical appearance. And you take medications and things to try to maintain that, because it's not natural. Now, when people say not natural, you say people take it as a negative. And I don't know how, it may be another word to use, and I apologize, because like I said, this is not me trying to demean anybody. But if you're gay and you're gay, you be gay. That's your business. It ain't nothing to do with me. But when you try to sit out here and do these interviews, these articles, and try to shame other people, then I got issue with you. Malik Yoba came out talking about that he liked transgender people. Okay, fine. That's his preference. But at the same time, why do you have to make that a known thing? And why are he's criticizing people for not liking transgender? Let me take my issue with it is that you have some plastic surgery and you have makeup that made men who go out there and pretend to be women look just like females. And then these people not us, but you say, look, I'm going to let you know before I go any further, I was born a boy, but I live my life as a woman now. I've had to serve or whatever. And let that person make their mind up. But when you sit there and say, no, I'm a woman, and then about you find out 4 or 5 months relationship, and you done took around your friends, you've been intimate with them, because some of them have done that till they have that surgery to look like a woman. And you realize, wait a minute, something's different here. Well, let's have kids. I can have kids. Why? And then you find out some other things, and then eventually you got married to somebody, and you find out, oh, I was born a man. Then you wonder why some people snap, because you never gave that person the ability to make that decision. If you gonna be with a person that's transgender, that's your business. But they need to be upfront with people, because they are not the traditional male female. Now Malik he ain't gonna come out and say it, but deep down I would probably say eventually brothers gay. Cause usually when people are that accepting, they just happen to got somebody or they're gay. And transgender people are gay. I don't care how you slice that. You born a man, you have feminine ways, and you want to take it to the next level. Same thing if you're a female and you want to be, and you butch all, and you want to take it to another level. You're gay. You just want to take it to the next level. Why don't you interact with other people? I'm pretty sure they got groups and they meet. Nah, I want to be somebody straight. No, you're misleading them. And if Malik want to criticize others for so be it, then I or we take those criticisms. See, there's been a group of black folk that have been working behind the scenes with certain members of the gay community, without they vilified us. Now that it seems to be acceptable by some people, and the black church flipped overnight. But getting in, the black church has always had gay members, more so the last 45 years than anything. But the thing is, now they flipped around. Now they working in cahoots with each other. About the time to meet them, that hands up, Black Lives Matter thing fizzled out to a certain way, because we knew it was being co-opted by the gay community. black gays in particular. If Malik Yoba wants to be with a man that's claiming to be a woman, that's his business. You ain't got to broadcast to the world, because I guarantee he's in a relationship with one or been with one, and now he don't want no, he wants to say, I love transgender people. Look, I have no hatred towards them, but I don't look at them in a romantic way. When Janet Mock was on MSNBC, I thought that was a woman till they said she was a transsexual. I was like, whoa, that scared the hell out of me. And that, what's that one, that Sydney Star, whatever the fuck that dude is? I thought that was a female for the longest of time. Well, my cousin, her ex said, you know, cuz, that's a man. I like, oh. But then again, I'm not surprised, because in our community, I've seen that. And black women should be offended more so now than anything, because, yeah, but then again, it was a group of black women that stood by them. We love them no matter what. Now they try to replace y'all. You turn on TV, they got transgender models now replacing black females. Think about that for a second. I don't know why people have to come out and say the way sexual preference is. What they got to do? I mean, only person that supposed to matter is the person you intimate with, or maybe a small circle of friends, and y'all talk about certain things. But my thing is, Malik, what it is, he letting y'all know he gay. That's all it is. Because I don't care how much you slice it. I got it. That you can go and have plastic surgery. If you was born a male, you're going to die a male. Just because you ain't got implants and you had your penis removed or turned inside, how that surgery goes. Just because you're a female and you go take some medication or have your breast removed and to be able to grow facial hair, don't mean that you're not a woman. See, black Hollywood is pushing a lot of these behaviors in the black church. See, I wonder all the sisters used to criticize us back in the day. They talk about how, Yoba's so sexy. He's a man's man. Yeah, he's a man's man, all right. He likes dudes. I mean, that's his business. But don't be telling us that we got to be down with or cool with somebody pretending to be something not. If I'm kissing on a woman, I want to kiss on a woman. If she can't give me kids, it's because she went through menopause or one of her ovaries are jacked up. Not because she's a man. This is why some of them are getting killed in our community. And I'm not justifying somebody killing anybody. But when you pretend that you're something you're not, and that person's find out what they supposed to think. And they're on TV. Nobody gives a damn about the transgender community, especially transgender black people. No, because y'all pretending to be something. See, these some white folk guys who come and sit. I'll let you know up front. My name used to be. It's not Brittany. It was actually Billy. Your name was okay. Well, okay. Black community. My name is Brianna, and my name was Brighton. Oh, hell no. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm trying to be open-minded. I'm trying to be fair. Look, if you're gay, you're gay. That's your business. If you want to go to that next level, that's your business. But I would rather you get with other people like mine. Don't be trying to manipulate straight people. And then don't be trying to use celebrities to guilt us. Celebrities out here like, yeah, man, you guys gotta quit being so judgmental. It doesn't matter. That's you. You like what you like. No straight dude is gonna go give an interview saying, yeah, man, I like transgender women. He talking about he's been attracted to him. Nah, dude was messing with him. And he probably found out he could develop feelings. And he said, oh, well. Nah, I'm telling y'all, when I found out that some of these women were born men, like I'm telling you, it's scary as hell. It's just one person in General Hospital, just like a female. You would think as a female, beautiful, until you found out that was a dude. And then you hear that deep voice. Every time you hear that deep voice, you try to pull that female like, oh, that's a dude. And anybody who watched General Hospital knows exactly what I'm talking about. That was, I can't think of the doctor, Filipino. Look, you thought you would think that was a woman. You're like, oh, that's a beautiful woman. And then they do the storyline that, you know, Liz, you remember me, Liz? I used to go by the name of such. You're like, ah. Because surgeons, especially if they've been gay, they've been feminine for years, so they're used to it. On Supergirl, you got another one. I found out old girl playing. See, I said old girl. See, I thought the person playing Dreamer, they said was born a boy. That was a boy. That shit is scary, man. To see people, then when somebody straight say, yo, they not down like that. Oh, you guys are coming forward. No, we prefer to be with the opposite sex. You're not technically the opposite sex. You was made to look like it, but you're not. Now, Malik, Yoba, and those men and women out there who are cool, that's your business. But don't try to shame us. Don't try to make us feel bad. But at the same time, those who are transgender need to be very careful who you mess with. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you. If I found out that somebody lied to me that long, had me believing in something they not, shit, I might as well tell my family I love them. That I may never see them again. Because that's the ultimate lie. That's one of the ultimate lies. Like telling a guy that the baby is his and the baby ain't. There's some things you just can't come back from. Like I said, y'all, you're lucky that black folk was willing to give y'all the benefit of the doubt. We have, and it's not like the first time transsexuals, not even want to say transgender, but transsexuals been in our community. We see men and women in our community like our lives. Usually they stay to themselves, or if they did interact with us, they never crossed that line. This stuff is recent, and I'm gonna tell you something: the feminization of the black man. No straight brother will get out there and say stuff like Malik Yoba said. I'm sorry. See, a lot of these sisters be thinking these dudes running around. They manly men. These be the biggest homos running around. And I be laughing my ass off. I remember in high school, girls are chasing out some of the dudes on the sports teams. I ain't gonna say which teams. But then you see them dudes down there like, wait a minute. Oh, wow. But the same dude was cock blocking us for hiding their females. Because they had to pretend they something not. So when I look at them now, they're in their 40s, not like you mother son. So like Elizabeth Smart daddy. I knew dude was sugary back when he was doing interviews. Now all of a sudden he's 6 years old. I come out as being gay. I just have to be in my truth. The media, they make no big stink about that. Let them in a black man, they go, oh wow. Look how they destroyed old boy that did the voice of Elmo. He's gay. But Elizabeth Smart dad, they talked about it one day. It was a one-day news story. See, it's about black men and this male sexuality. I'm sorry, Malik, you could have kept that to yourself. But he's basically bracing people. If you see me on the red carpet with a nice-looking woman, it may not be a woman, it may be a man. Or if you see me on the red carpet with another dude, it may not be my brother or nephew or somebody, maybe my boyfriend. I'm not angry at him. It just, I don't like the fact that, he's trying to shame others. Because there's if I read correctly, excuse me, some person got on YouTube and professed they love to somebody transgender, and they got roasted, and the person committed suicide. And I don't want that to happen to anybody. I don't want nobody to commit suicide or anything of that nature because they profess they love somebody. But you got to understand, there are a lot of people out here who are barely accepting people saying they're gay. But when you sit up here talking about you like a guy who was born a guy All of a sudden want to go have plastic surgery and get fake breasts and get your you know what turned out, chopped up and turned inside out, and claim you're a female when you're not. Notice they try to push that stuff hard in our community. That's by design. Emasculate the black community, and we don't see it. You got on social media, you see so many flaming dudes on social media. I mean, it's crazy. And they're usually the ones that start a lot of this drama, gossiping and all kinds of stuff. You be sitting there like, what the hell is happening? That's why I say, brothers, when you get with a woman, you need to understand it's a possibility that she can get pregnant. And your sons and daughters need your presence. Now, that's not saying that because the dad is around, the kids going to go up 100% straight or whatever. No. But the thing is, the chances of them being confused about their sexuality, their identity, it lowers. What I mean. When a young black male see a alpha straight black male, he's more inclined to emulate and want to be that. But if he sees nothing but feminine things, feminine energy, he starts to think like a girl. That's why you got so many of these damn shoots. Everybody's so damn emotional nowadays. He looked at me this way. He said this to me. And this is how some of these brothers talk, like they got a lisp. They talk like this. And you be like, what the hell? I know I don't want to go on a tangent, but damn, man. I'm replaying back to 26 years ago when all the sisters thought, he's so sexy, he's a man to man. Yeah, he's a man, all right. Why can't you guys be the sexiness? You got a lot of these brothers been suspect for years. Y'all did everything in the bedroom. That's why you see so many gay dudes with kids. You're like, how the fuck he get a kid? You do know he's gay, right? But then again, I remember high school, this dude that I went to high school with, cousin of my marriage, he was gay. He didn't hide it. But girls thought they can give him something. You know what? He turned straight on him. I don't know what it is about these black. I don't know what it is about Hollywood, especially Black Hollywood. But Malik could have kept this one to himself. He could have defended the guy without about. Yeah, I'm attracted to transgender women. I'm telling y'all, when I see somebody on TV, I'm like, oh, that's a nice looking woman. Oh, she's fine. It's like, dude, you know, that's a dude. Oh, hell, I get the shakes, man. Like, But that's not a female, that's a guy. You had to go get cosmetic surgery or put makeup on. I mean, that is scary. How easy it is. And then actual females, they try to make y'all masculine. And some of y'all fall for it. Tattoos all over your damn body. Notice the so-called transgender women, they ain't got them tattoos on their bodies. They done told y'all to go man up, go wear pants and stand like a dude all the time. I want to do the same things guys do. Have y'all peeped that? That's not by accident. That's done on purpose. And that crap is used direct towards our community. I would say teach its own, but it's too damn nefarious for me to say that.